Hey guys, Dark Minded here, and today I brought a special guest with me, my girlfriend Luna. Say hi, Luna.
Hi.
And let's see, when we left off, we completed the first world, 10-minute video, and now we're in World 2. And I thought about it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and record. The hell? Hey, it's a black hole. Anyway, gonna record 2 worlds per video. Just being, and I checked my save, my previously beaten file. There's 7 worlds, so this is actually going to be a really short Let's Play series. Right now we're in the ocean themed world. Any thoughts on it, dear?
It's pretty. And Kirby's also Link.
Yeah,
Oh, keep this in mind, viewers. I have never played Kirby.
Yeah,
I know you're probably going to hate me for that, but I've never played Kirby.
I don't have enough subscribers for people to hate you for it. Now that little guy, I've shown you it. He's the enemy that naturally gives you the crash ability. Which I still say makes a better Final Smash than Cook Kirby. Now this ability is called Tornado, and it's actually kind of cheap. As long as you can press down the B button, and as fast as you can, the longer the tornado will last.
That'd actually be a really easy ability for a lot of gamers.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't use Tornado. The only real problem I have with this... Okay, and this is called, this is another minigame. I've already shown you guys and you the bomb minigame. This is called Kirby's Air Grind. Basically what you want to do is you hold A on the regular colored things, but the bars with spikes on it, you want to let go. And just like every other minigame, we'll get 1-ups based on our placement. 4th place gets no 1-ups, 3rd place gets 1, 2nd place gets 2, and 1st gets 3. So
There's a rainbow.
double rainbow, all the way across the sky. And yeah, if you want to, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but since we've got 2 worlds unlocked now, I can say that if you want to replay those mini games and farm for 1-ups, all you got to do is leave the world and come back.
Now, isn't this for a Game Boy?
Yeah, it's a Game Boy Advance game.
Now, I have to say that these graphics are actually really well done for a Game Boy game.
What have you only played like Pokemon and stuff on a Game Boy?
Actually, yeah, I'm strictly child games.
Well, this is a child game. Once again, the sword's showing its usefulness. But I wanted to get my second favorite power-up here. Will Kirby.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
How does he not get a headache from all that?
I guess because he becomes the Will.
I'd get dizzy and nauseous right after using that if I was Kirby.
Well, it sounds like your nephew's up there.
We just ruined the recording.
That's fine. You want to go answer your mom? I'll keep talking.
I'll go later.
Alright. And we've got the bomb mini game again. Bomb Rally. I think I get to show the 3rd type of mini game in this recording too. I must have been working on something. I don't know.
Chili's done.
So, what do you think about the multicolored Kirbys?
That one that just got blew up, it's a little bit too dark of a shade, but I think it's cool. Is it just like other Kirbys?
I guess, yeah. I don't really know how Kirby lore works. And poor little Kirby only one up.
Oh, he looks so sad.
Yeah, do you want to go tell your mom we're recording something so she doesn't keep yelling at you? Please, thank you. Love you.
Did you hear me, Monkey? We're in the middle of a recording session. I can't just yell. It'll catch on the microphone.
You can yell, I do it all the time.
Probably just ruin the recording.
That'll be
Ryan doesn't like chili.
Anyway, you didn't miss much. That enemy you just saw, viewers, that looks like a UFO, it gives you the UFO ability. Which, if I find one in my next sessions of recording, I'll go ahead and grab. It's an okay ability. Personally, I usually stick with sword. If that pisses you viewers off, I guess I could vary it up a little bit. I just find sword to be the most useful in this game. Now, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, which is another Kirby game I have for the Game Boy Advance, it's, I use... what do I use? I use Hammer a lot. Hammer Kirby, which is really fun. Of course, this game's more of a straight Kirby game. The other one, The Amazing Mirror, is, more puzzle-oriented. Yeah, I know, I'm sucking, aren't I? Are you just gonna snuggle me?
Yes.
Alright. Anyway, we just saw Meta Knight there, and this is, I like to call it just Meta Knight's Army mini-boss. They probably got a technical name for it, but...
Is he throwing pitchforks at you?
Tridents, yeah. No, wait. My sword. And it's gone. Anyway, that should be the last guy. Nope. Yeah, later they'll introduce a new enemy that's basically he looks like a little robot and then he spins around with a javelin coming out of the front.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Not a lot of people or enemies use javelins, do they?
no, I don't think a lot of people use spears, period. I mean, I guess some viewers could argue the age of the gun is upon us, but...
Hey, you almost made it to 1.
Yeah, but I never do. Going to level 4 here. Nope. Oh, anyway, that was an accident, but I did just show there is if you press start when you accidentally go in another level, or if you just want to collect a copy ability. If you hear any other voices in the background, that's, Luna's mom and her sister. I don't know if I can, like, minimize... I don't really have an audio filter or anything for a program. And I died. And I think I died twice here, actually. Yep. I think what the problem was is I kept pressing forward when I wanted to go, you know.
What exactly are those clouds made of? They look like some sort of candy with sprinkles in it.
Well, the level's called Ice Cream Island.
Oh, hey, I was right.
Okay, we're gonna fight... I just call him Clockman. I don't know what his real character name is, but he gives you the mic ability.
What's that?
You'll see in a minute. The microphone ability. Let's see if I go to somewhere where I can use the first. It's a 3-part ability. It does that. Then it does that. And then Kirby becomes heavy metal. He'll fit it right in with the likes of, well, not Kiss. Here's another really cool ability I like, Laser. If you see, well, as you just saw there, it bounces off of walls at a 90-degree angle.
Oh, that is really cool. Doesn't that actually follow the physics of lasers?
If they're
on reflective surfaces.
Yeah. On reflective surfaces, not on the sides of hills, but Kirby logic. Like I told you before, Kirby's not exactly one to follow.
Physics.
Yeah. And again, what video game does follow physics? I mean, Link with certain items can fall. Actually, no, they take fall damage pretty seriously in the Legend of Zelda series, don't they?
What really doesn't make sense is that pack that he has. I mean, he can barely lift a ball and chain, and yet once he put it in his backpack, it's completely light.
Yeah, but that's a conversation for another LP.
Yeah.
Back to Kirby. Anyway, yeah, unfortunately with Kirby, there's not a lot to talk about. There really isn't. I wish there was more to talk about, but there's really not. Okay, let's see what's in the museum. Oh, the laser and the fire ability. As you can guess, fire... Well, I guess I'm gonna pick it up. Fire just turns Kirby into a dragon. No.
No, it just does some flamey hair.
Did you ever see the cartoon series that was made for Kirby?
I've seen a few episodes, but I was too little to actually remember it vividly. Was that a tomato?
Yeah, it's called a maximum tomato. It heals you max.
Why a tomato?
Because the game designers wanted it that way, I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to lose this ability here before long, but as you can see with the ice ability, you can turn enemies and objects into... Yeah, I got myself in this corner here and couldn't really get out without taking damage. So I just let the ice ability be. I tried to get it back, but... I don't know why, but very few abilities give me the drive to keep them. We got more willies. What's really cool is for the Super Nintendo, they had a game called Kirby Superstar Ultra, I believe is... No, not Superstar Ultra, it's called Kirby Superstar Deluxe, and it had a 2-player mode in it, in which you could hit, I think it was select, and the second player would come out as the enemy, as a friendly version of an enemy. And what happened there is, like with the wheel, if you jumped on your friend's back, you became Wheelwright or Kirby.
Huh, that's cool. I'd like to see that. Is that a banana hat?
No, it's a cutter hat. They're boomerangs.
It looked like he had a banana for a hat.
Oh, bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A.
Thanks to that song, I actually know how to spell that word now.
Yeah, and thanks to Jim Carrey, you know how to spell beautiful.
Yep.
You ever seen Bruce Almighty?
I have.
It's the one where he gets God's powers. That's a really...
Oh, yeah. I've seen that before. I like that one.
It's why when we hung out with Rich Zach, me and Zach used to make the joke about Morgan Freeman being God.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, you saw that guy bouncing on the fruit, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the next one, I used to always kill that guy, but this time I got lucky and I saved the fruit. And we're going into the boss for this level. Am I going to go back and collect any power-ups? Okay, that Stargate I just passed allows you to go back. Of course, there's not that much to go back to right now. Now, each of these will give you different abilities. The Cloud gives you the lightning ability. Well, most of them give you different abilities. This guy gives you the mic ability. And one more time. And then he'll throw things out like parasols, which give you the parasol ability. Yes, they have an ability revolved around parasols. It reduces your fall time. And then we get the 3 dancing Kirbys.
That is adorable.
Butter building.
Oh, poor Kirby.
Yeah, he's not the most fortunate character in video games.
He's one tough little guy, though.
Well, think about it. He's a walking stomach with eyes. He is like a gulpin.
Yes, I was about to say. He's a pink gulpin.
Aren't shiny gulpins pink?
I think they're yellow. That's somebody that would have to actually tell us in the comments.
Ew. A yellow gulpin. I like my gulpin, but... Ugh.
What is the ability Gulpin usually gets? Is toxic sludge, like,
Yeah, it's like
Tentacruel?
It's either toxic sludge or something else. I forget exactly what it's called, but... Okay, these buttons here... Sorry to cut you off, but... Open up different sections of the level. Now, through this LP, I'm not going to find all the buttons. It's just... I don't know how to get to some of them, so... And I don't feel like using the guide. Really, there's no, completion bonus for completing a Kirby game most of the time anyway, so... Anyway. We get the wheelie boss again.
It's a weird looking boss.
It's a giant wheel. Ow. That shoots baby wheels. it shoots its babies at you. Worst parent of the year. The only real problem I've ever had with this game is sometimes it's cheap. It gets really cheap. And then some of the bosses make no sense once you defeat them. See, there was another one of those guys, but I unfortunately hit the tomato under him. So no food for me. Poor little Kirby's gonna starve. Do you know there's... I think it's in the Japanese version of Kirby, that drink pickup? Well, somebody told me this. I've never actually seen the Japanese version of Kirby. That pickup looks more like a sake bottle. Which I don't believe, because even in Japan it's a kid's game. And it's not like they're in France, where kids get to drink alcohol every day. Oh yeah, what I showed here is if you swallow 2 enemies with a copy ability, doesn't matter if it's the same or 2 different copy abilities, it starts the copy roulette. And I'm just using this up because I need a certain ability to get in there. Or I need an ability that'll be able to hit up there. And sword's the most readily available. I guess they can't really get too mad at me for using sword a lot because it's readily available. Well, actually, near the end it's not as available.
Well, what right do they have to complain anyway? They get to dress Kirby up as Link. You gotta admit that's cute.
Not really.
Okay, well, it's cute to the girls.
There's one ability I like a lot, but it's completely useless. That looks really cute. It's called the sleep ability. And basically what happens is you swallow a sleep enemy and Kirby takes a nap for a few seconds. He gets a little hat. And then he goes, okay, I don't remember what this guy's called, but once we kill him, we'll get the backdrop ability. He looks like a Kirby-fied version of, what's that Pokemon?
Pinsir?
Not Pinsir. Heracross. He looks more like the bug that Heracross is supposed to be based off. Anyway, I think I died at this mini-boss the first time. Yep. I can usually tell when I'm about to... Anyway, that's only like, what, my 3rd death this video. I'm not doing that bad. Anyway, this is how you fight him without the ability. We're gonna wait for him to get done with what he's doing. And we shoot his babies at him.
What is it with all these bosses shooting their children at you?
I guess they're not worried about procreation. Then again, it looks like he's shooting ladybugs, so...
Nah, he's just shooting off his hookers. He doesn't need him anymore.
It's fucked up, dear. This is a children's game. And
well, I'm sure more than just children are watching this.
What do you mean? I don't think there are a lot of children on YouTube. There's a lot of people who act like children on YouTube. Anyway, we get one of my favorite abilities that doesn't appear in that many games. The backdrop ability, which turns Kirby into an instant badass. Go around beating people up Chuck Norris style.
That would be so weird to see Kirby with Chuck Norris's ability.
What do you mean? No chin, just another fist? No. There's a ability, I don't think it's in this game, called Fighter Kirby. He gets Ryu's headband from Street Fighter.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see.
And then I guess I'll have to show you when we get done recording Kirby and the Amazing Mirror then. The enemy who gives it to you in the original games is called Knuckle Joe. I kind of wish I knew all of these enemies' names, but I don't, unfortunately. And I know I could just go on the wiki and look, but what's that really gonna help? And we get to go into this big old damn mess of enemies. And I lost my ability. Gained a 1-up, but lost my ability. What do you think's more important? Considering you can only get that ability from fighting that particular boss.
It really depends on if you need it that badly.
Well, I had 11 1-ups, so I guess I really didn't. 10 lives. I don't think I needed the extra life that badly. Then again, we're back to swords, so who cares? Besides people and things. And let's see what's in this museum this time, shall we? It's the high jump guy. I hate that guy. I hate the high jump ability. Because all it is a jump. You jump really high.
So it's Kirby's version of a double jump.
No, it's just a really high jump. It's like he's floaty.
Meta Knight, that's what his name is, right?
Yep, Meta Knight.
So is that just his name, or is he actually part of that religion?
No, that's Mennonite.
Oh.
Not Meta Knight. That's Mennonite. And now, because he's got an airship in one of the games, I think it's called, like, Revenge of Meta Knight or something. He's got an airship. And Mennonites don't really believe that much in technology, I don't think. I don't know, I may get... I know the Amish don't use technology at all. I think Mennonites use it, but sparingly. Now, I do remember one enemy's name. The guy with those things with spikes, they're called Gordos.
They don't look like a gourd. But okay.
And they're unkillable, even with the superpower. The candy power. I think I'm going to go into this. Okay, here's our final type of minigame. It's called Quick Draw. And everything gets a Japanese air to it. And Kirby beats the shit out of people with fans. Because he's your biggest fan. I like the ponytail they gave him, though.
Looks like everything's placed in the feudal era.
Probably. It's a samurai thing. Fighting King Day to Day. Or DDD in the American version. I can never beat Meta Knight. I've gotten... For some reason... And he straight up smacks you with a sword. That's not even fair. Kirby's just smacking people with fans. Meta Knight's out to kill. More super candy.
He's on a sugar high.
I believe I can fly.
You just gonna say it, you ain't gonna sing it?
Yeah, but I can't sing, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not Pewds or anybody. I'm not gonna... Besides copyright claim.
Oh, yeah.
Which is weird. So, apparently Nintendo's giving their copyright for letting people upload videos to the people who upload most often. Which I don't get, because people like Mudahar, who's, you've seen me watch his creepypasta videos. He's called Some Ordinary Gamers on YouTube. It takes like 3 or 4 hours on top of what he does for a living to edit his videos. Which means he doesn't have every day. Then again, he really doesn't have time, because his real life he works as an editor. And it's not like I'm stalking him or anything, but he tells you that himself, what he does for a living. It's a podcast he did with a couple other guys. One of them's, what the hell's his name? He's got a beard. He runs creepy gaming for not Some Ordinary Gamers, the channel The Sticky Paddle.
The Sticky Paddle?
Yeah, that's what the channel's called. I can't remember his name, though, to save my life. I wonder if anybody else has done this game yet. I assume so. YouTube's a big place.
He just killed a peep.
Well, he couldn't eat it. There we go. I hate these cannons, and there's no way to get rid of them. Let's see, there we go. I love listening to your family talk to the little one. I'm gonna poke you again. Don't say it.
Well, of course not. We're recording this, I can't say my usual joke.
Well, you could, but
That'd probably get you in trouble.
not really. YouTube seems to be very lenient unless it's... Okay, that guy I just ran into...
That's based off of a weather lore from Japan.
Yeah, I know, but the guy I just ran into, if I sucked him up, which I won't because you don't need his ability that much, he gives you the light ability. It's basically Flash for Kirby. And
How can he flash you? He's not wearing any clothes besides a hat.
you know what I mean, the Pokemon move Flash. These high jump guys again. Going to fly away. Now, if I seem to hesitate here, it's because I was choosing the right path. Depending on what you think you need, you can either go straight up the middle and forget all of them. You can get yourself a maximum tomato. I don't know, but these Kirbys are just like popping out of the woodwork. I remember the problem here. If it starts freezing like that again, I know what the problem is. It's because I accidentally clicked off the screen because I got my mouse out of the way. Oh, did you see my new unit comment on my new mouse?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, I can show you it right now if I can find it. Oh, I gotta fix it again. I gotta put it back on.
What's it supposed to look like?
A great ball.
Ah, that's great. That is so great.
That, and I've got another one that's an Umbreon.
We need to get you some Shimijis. A Pokemon. They're basically little icons
Oh,
that
that's
walk
that
around.
thing you had that walked around the screen?
Yeah, we need to get you some Eevee ones.
Nah. And then some guy's gonna be on here. Why are y'all talking about Pokemon? You're playing Kirby.
It's a commentary.
People... Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead... Kirby's gonna go ahead and destroy the moon and the sun for us here.
Is he killing Amy?
Amy who? Oh, Amaterasu?
Yeah, I can't ever pronounce her name, but he's killing the sun goddess.
No, he's just killing the Dreamland sun. They didn't need a sun anyway. And then, next time, it's gonna be...
Aww.
Well, we're getting near the end of the video, so this is Dark Minded, and I'll see you later.